Hi guys, I have a little Longchamp story time and a new bag to show you. So diving right into it, this has for a quite long time been one of my favourite bags. It is one of the little Longchamp leather Le Pliage bags, and the black has, I think, all of the current colours. They tend to have core colours and seasonal colours, have this lovely gunmetal but shiny gunmetal hardware that I really enjoy. And my daughter, who's 19, has been borrowing this bag, and it's quite funny because I'm always offering to lend her bags when she goes to a concert or an event. She doesn't really have any bags. She has like 2 Supreme bags, which I think are kind of not cool anymore or something. She doesn't really want to wear them. She has 2 like nylon bags, and she's always been anti-bag and just put all her stuff in her pockets, or had one of those, I can't pronounce the name of it, but you know those backpacks with the circle logo. It's kind of a Norwegian or Danish brand name for uni or school. And she recently expressed an interest in borrowing this, and she borrowed it and borrowed it and borrowed it, to the point that I have now given it to her because she's really attached to it. It's very slouchy soft leather, it has no structure. When I got this bag, this non-adjustable leather strap, which is how they used to come up until about 2 years ago, was too short for me crossbody, and I had to buy with it, and no regrets because it's beautiful, Longchamp's long chain with the same beautiful clips, and that is about 3 or 4 inches longer. So that I wore this bag when I wore it with this chain. But with chain straps, for me, it's a very evening-y thing. It's not that comfortable for like walking around all day. So in a way, I didn't mind giving this to her, and I just thought I would replace it. So in the last couple of weeks, I've been looking in general for a small black bag with silver hardware. And I will expand on that in another video. I've already shot that video, which is my black handbag collection. And when I got all those bags out, I realised that nearly all my black bags have gold hardware, and I don't really have as much choice. Or I have 2 bags with silver hardware, but they're both quite structured, semi-formal. I have a YSL like grab bag, top handle bag, and I have my Armour BB, which is very structured, and that's got loads of lovely shiny silver hardware on it. But what I missed is having like a wok or like a little mulberry crossbody or something that was black but with silver hardware. So that was going on at the same time. I ordered the Totem T-Lock clutch, which I will talk about in that video. I was gonna film it before I sent it back, but I always feel a bit weird filming bags that I know I'm not keeping. Anyway, so then this week, about a week ago, I finally just gave this to Martha. Instead of like her borrowing it, I actually saw how attached she is to it and how much she loves it, and she never likes bags. So I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to give it to her, and I'll just get another one. Well, it's really hard to find at the moment. On Longchamp, they are doing things with this silhouette, this size, but they're more seasonal. They've got like the big horse on, or they're like all furry. There's these blue and green ones that have got loads of like shearling on them. Sorry, I've got an eyelash in my eye, and I tried to get rid of it before the video, but I just can't. So I decided that because I had tried a few black and silver bags and sent them back too, a Totem one and a mulberry one, I just thought, okay, it's not silver, but it is gunmetal. I'm just going to replace this, and I'm really attached to it. When I gave it to Martha, I realised how much I would miss it. So I went on the hunt for its replacement, and there's various people that stock Longchamp, and you can also order Longchamp directly from France from their website now. And on that site, they have a couple of colours in stock, but the black, the navy and the grey are out of stock. And it looked to me, you know, when something's out of stock in most colours, it's like, are they phasing this out? And there are loads of new bags in this size. So I was like, oh my God, what if I can't replace this? I can't go back to Martha and say, actually, you can't have it. That's just horrible behaviour. So I was like, I will hunt it down. So everywhere where I could, I filled in the thing to get like a stock notification. And then yesterday, I went on my John Lewis wish list. I check that wish list every day because there's a couple of things that I really, really want. I can't find them anywhere. And so sometimes they don't notify you, but you look at your wish list and you're like, it's there. And I looked and there was one in stock and I grabbed it. And I thought it would just be interesting to show you how different they are. Let's go. So I've still not even taken the plastic off of this. I opened this just now and it feels completely different, but that's okay with me. So first of all, you'll notice straight away, it's a lot more matte, and this one has a sheen. The leather is thicker. The bag feels more solid. It doesn't scrunch down. Now, I know Martha said to me, oh, it's because this has been used, but this was like this as soon as I opened the box. So they've changed the leather. The leather is similar in appearance in that the grain, the subtle graining is very similar. The hardware is the same. But this is just, you can just even, it's matte and it's thicker. It feels more substantial. When you put your, Martha doesn't carry much, and when she puts the things in this bag and wears it crossbody, it kind of sits like a Speedy. It kind of squishes down, and she likes that. And I don't mind it, but I like a slouchy bag, but I like a little bit of shape. I don't want it to literally look like you could see the shape of the items in the bag. So I'm pleased, actually. The other thing I'm pleased about is you'll notice that this strap, is it the same thickness? Yeah, it's the same thickness. Oh, well, I'll just have to live with it. This bag's so hard to come by, there's no way I'm sending it back, but there is a dent in the glazing on the edge that I just saw, like a bite into it. But I can live with it. Look, this has now got a much longer adjustable strap. You will see, I put it on the longest setting. So my bag sits quite a bit lower than the old one. So that's better for me. Looking at the size of the hardware and the loops and everything is the same. Yeah, it just looks so different. Like there you can see, this has been folded flat in a box like that. So it's going to take some time to, I'm going to stuff it. This was always just squishy and very light. This is a bit, it feels a tiny bit heavier because it's thicker. So Martha's happy with this because on her, she's a slim little thing. This crossbody strap that's not adjustable sits at a place that she likes. So she is getting this one. And I am going to have this one with its lovely adjustable strap and this chain. And I'm showing this chain partly because I saw Lux Purse Love and other people talking about this bag. And I don't know if people are aware about this chain. As I said, it comes in gold and silver and has the lovely, shiny, really high quality. These feel shiny and beautiful like the Loewe clips. And so if I was to wear that bag as an evening bag, I might use this. But for every day, I can actually wear it crossbody with a leather strap, which I couldn't with that one. And I'm really happy. Everything else about the bag, the lining is the same. It's like a Longchamp fabric with Longchamp written all over it. Zipper pocket in the back, slip pocket in the front. It's just a great bag. It's small, but it's not so small, like you can fit. I wish I had got more organized and bought my current bag up here, but I can fit key holder, phone, coin pouch, card holder or small wallet, a little compact hairbrush, lippy, a compact mirror, some tissues. Like my day, even my shades sat in the top. You can fit all your daily essentials. I do suggest you go and watch Lux Purse Love because she just got this in the pink and she was showing what that and 2 other bags could hold. So I am so happy. And as I said, I was assuming it was going to be squishy like this. And so I was going to get Samorga do a really thin felt organizer for this. And I've offered Martha that. And she says, no, I like it being squishy. So because I thought it was going to be this squishy, I was going to order that Samorga. But actually, this leather is thicker and more substantial, so I don't need it. So that's that story. As I said, they do also do special editions. This is thick. This is the same leather as this. So they've probably just permanently switched to a more structured leather compared to the old one. And this one came with the adjustable strap, which is long enough for me. And I remember thinking when I ordered it through the Regent Street store, because it's got the broderie anglais leather. I love this bag. Oh, I prefer it thicker and I prefer the longer strap, and now I have the black, so I have the two. Would I add another colour? Yes. It's just the perfect bag for me. It has shape, but it's not too structured. It has a nice generous top handle. It has a long enough leather strap. They have a lovely orange at the moment with the gunmetal hardware, so I could use that chain with it. They do always have like a candy pink or a bubble, like a baby pink. I've already got one nude pink bag, my Marc Jacobs tote. I don't feel the need for another one. The other thing is I have a vlog sale over on my second Instagram coming up. My Buy B Shops Pink. I'll put all the details down below. I'm going to take photos and stuff and do some stories showing some contemporary mid-priced things that are just, they were taking up the whole of that shelf in my closet. I'm about to have this closet in about 4 or 5 weeks, I think, taken to pieces, and a new built-in huge closet built there. So I'm just downsizing clutter to make that transition easier, making it easier to store my clothes on rails in between when this room is being done up. So I have loads of Kate Spade, some Ugg boots, just loads of different bits and bobs that I really like actually, but I have to just now start curating because my handbag collection is getting to the point where it's all living on the backs of doors, and the handbag cupboard is full and there's handbags lined up on the top of it on my landing. And yeah, when you decide to start mixing more contemporary brands with high-end, and they're not so expensive, therefore it's easy to like buy, oh, I buy another Telfar bag and I'll buy this. They have to live somewhere and I don't have loads of storage. So yeah, I'm downsizing the things that I haven't reached for the whole of this summer and the season before, like spring. Then I'm not going to use them. If they're white or blue and like summery and I haven't reached for them, I'm not going to reach for them. So there's quite a few nice, worn hardly at all things that are quite affordable, just to move them on. So look out for that. And yeah, as I said, I'm really happy with my Longchamp. For now, that kills off the hunt for this black and silver bag. I looked at the mini Lily, but it was literally like that big and it looked too small on me, I thought. Then I looked at the Lily, the normal size Lily. I've had that before. The chain is a bit short. I bought the Totem T-Lock clutch. I was really excited about that bag. And you know when you haven't seen something in person and you research it loads and you're like, I knew that the strap was too short for crossbody from what people had said in a couple of videos. There's not many videos about that bag. I knew I didn't want the bigger one because it reminded me of the puzzle bag, kind of a slouchy top handle bag. I wanted a clutch that I could add the strap to, and even if I'd got a couple more holes punched in that strap, which there was room on the tail for, it just sat awkwardly on me. And then when I took the strap off and held it as a clutch, I like a fairly flat clutch. This is like one of those, you know, like not as puffy, but like the pouches and the Bottegas that are like a kind of quite poofy wide clutch. And there was just no nice way to hold it apart from just holding the top, which then squashes the bag. So I loved the little T-Lock. You never know, I might revisit that in the future, maybe in the bigger one. But I sent that back. And so I was like, but actually, even though this isn't silver hardware, it's not gold. And I'm just going to enjoy this for now as my casual blackened gunmetal bag. I just thought I'd show you. So if you can find this on Longchamp or John Lewis, Selfridges, Harrods, places like that. In the States, this bag is on Bloomingdale's, Nordstrom, and places like that. Is it Neiman's? I can't remember. I found it on a few places online, but not, the black is out of stock, but you can get the lovely orange, you can get the pale pink. I think Longchamp said that it was coming, when I filled in the inquiry form, it said it was coming back, but I wonder if they're modernising it or changing it again. And for me, it's a real classic. And you know me, I don't care if something's going out or being moved on. I like what I like, and I knew that I'd be really sad if I couldn't replace it. So I'm really chuffed that I've been able to replace it. Have a look. It's still showing on John Lewis, but it's showing as out of stock. But you can ask for them to notify you when it comes back, and they do get them back in every few weeks. it comes in navy, which is really, really nice. If you like my Loewe puzzle in the midnight navy, it gives that low-key vibe, but leather can often look really interesting in navy compared to black, where it can look a bit flat. They do it in a lovely mid-toned grey with, again, the gunmetal hardware. They are all real staples for an everyday little crossbody bag, but I don't know why they're getting really hard to get. And as I said, it now comes with a longer adjustable strap, which makes it, and there's so many holes, by the way, on this strap. The holes go all the way to here. So actually you can wear it as a little shoulder bag. So yeah, I'm so happy. The price point for this is $345, which if you see Longchamp quality, I mean, some people think it's really a lot, and that's because they're used to Longchamp nylon. They're all about £100, but for a leather bag with this beautiful hardware, I think it's a steal. I hope you enjoyed this, guys. If you have any questions about these three, let me know. And you can, if you prefer this really slouchy one with the shorter thing, you can get them pre-loved. I see them on the pre-loved market. And also, if you look at the photos up close, a lot of, like, if you look on Farfetch and stuff like that, you can often find this and just look at the pictures of the strap and you won't see that buckle. You won't see when you are getting this, they always show this. So if you see it and it looks sort of shinier and you don't see this in the photos, it's probably the old version. So you can, if you're prepared to spend some time digging, find both versions online. Anyway, this has been way more long than I thought it was going to be, so it's so hot. See you soon.